Welcome to the Convict Podcast, folks. I'm your host, Moliere Dimash, and we have breaking news, folks. It appears that in the case of the death of Ross Lawson, the warden of Lake CI, Amy Frizzell, is working overtime to cover up his death. As we saw with the fake news media, they still haven't covered anything. Now, if you watched Fox News the other day, Chantel Grace, my partner in crime, she had a interview with Fox News, and she told them, look, Ross Lawson just died at Lake CI and nobody's talking about it. And if you watch the coverage from Fox, they still didn't say nothing. They didn't say nothing about it to this day. So the fake news, they not covering it. And she told them that. They went to her house, did an interview. That was part of the interview, and they cut it out. So the fake news, it looks like they're gonna help Warden Frizzell cover up this man's death. But she's working overtime, folks, because apparently he was in the cell when he got caught with the cell phone. He was in the cell with inmate Billy Lewis, right? And Frizzell is bending over backwards right now to make it look like Lewis was never in confinement about a cell phone. Ain't that crazy? So if he was never in confinement about a cell phone, they're gonna falsify these inspector general reports to make it seem like a cell phone was never a part of the equation for Ross Lawson being in confinement in the first place. If they get the cell phone out of the picture, guess what? They get the retaliation allegation out of the picture too. So then they can say, oh yeah, we found some K2. Yeah, that's how we died. And then redact out everything else. So as long as they can get the cell phone out of the equation, they can save face and cover up the fact that this was a retaliation against him for using his phone or letting someone else use his phone to expose what happened to Otis Miller. Apparently, he was the phone man at the institution, so now that he's gone, there's not going to be anything else coming out of there, and they're not wearing body cameras, so the next time that we have an Otis Miller, we're not going to know because if Ross Lawson was the phone man, it's over. So Warden Frizzell is working overtime to make it look like his cellmate, who is still alive, the inmate who was in his cell when they both went to confinement, she's trying to make it look like he didn't have a phone and he never went to confinement to begin with for a phone. So once she accomplishes that, they can start to sweep it under the rug process and act like this never happened. So that's the breaking news. Warden Amy Frizzell is working overtime to make it look like inmate Billy Lewis never went to confinement about that cell phone. Keep y'all posted. I'll be getting back into some of the other segments. I've just been back and forth at the hospital because my wife and we were expecting triplets, and one of my babies didn't make it, so we've been dealing with that. But I'm about to get back on schedule, so expect some more real news coming soon. But I just had to break that and give y'all the latest development on that. So stay tuned.